Um, that's a ticking bomb that's going to create a lot of problems for us down the road. But before I get there, allow me to answer a question that you didn't ask, which is which interest rate is being lowered? And it's really important to note that central banks, and the Turkish central bank is no special in this regard, control one lousy interest rate, which is usually an interbank rate. And of course, you and I are not banks. We're not in the interbank market. We don't see this interest rate. We don't use this interest rate. And this is called the monetary transmission mechanism, that by affecting this tiny interest rate in this tiny market, you affect the rest of the interest rates in your economy. But if you're doing outlandish policies, that transmission mechanism breaks down. So the Turkish central bank began to reduce interest rates in September and took interest rates from 19% to 14% as inflation was going up from 15% to 36% now. But you ought to ask, well, do you at least have lower interest rates? And the answer is no. No deposit rate, no lending rates, no treasury borrowing rate is lower. And in fact, these are much higher. This is such unfortunately lousy monetary policy that the central bank has lost control of interest rates in the economy. And therefore, the Turkish Treasury's borrowing rate, for example, even at short maturities, like in 2 years, they have gone up and by many hundreds of basis points. So the outcome is inflation is going up, the lira has depreciated like crazy, there's this feeling of loss of control and crisis. And not even interest rates are lower in the end.